So, Park Mingyu playing versus Byun Sangil. That's Supreme Player Tournament. I think yesterday I was seeing both players get one loss. Um, and there is one win for Byun Sangil. Byun Sangil played one more game so far. So the loser is kind of out of a race for being challenger. Okay, we got the Sansan, so here. And so that way, black can extend. Black can play another place. So black choose here. So right now it starts to be big to play here right now. But make Shimari fine. That's a super big move to play here. So I think, of course, you can play top left, but extend here is huge. I think really, really huge. But the shoulder hit here is also big. Imagine white play there. If black go down, that's very good for bottom right. So you can play. I think shoulder hit is playable, extend is playable, and play top left is playable. So you choose top left, okay. So here you choose double NA, okay. This looks like what AI wants here. And after this is black Sente. I guess when you played here, anyway, the top side will not be a big territory. So probably shoulder hit is more valuable. White may play there, but white 2 doesn't offer potential to white on top right. So I'm not even sure you really play there for white. There is times that just you played this way. That's with a cut here. Still, there is still cuts. Maybe black can connect something or play there, but that means maybe you're ready more to fight. Or at least if you don't play 5, imagine you played somewhere else. I guess this time that's maybe more fighting position or just yeah, cut and cut. So that's maybe a lot of troubles for black anyway. What you do if you extend, that's capturing. So what you played there, but is ladder good? It seems with a white stone here, it's not. So if you cannot, what is you played there, but now maybe you pushed and maybe you keep pushing. Because even if black's played here, it's not returning your stones. And that's maybe... Do you push? I don't know what you do exactly here. Can you make it like, if it's there, it's not yet a ladder, but imagine you do white keep pushing. That's like black has to play here. Black can play 17 anyway, Sente, right? It's like you can play it here. But even if black's played here, yellow live here. So I guess you can extend. And black's playing here, I think it's not really what you want. So that's still like black should jump. And that's maybe a way to do things here. And the capture here, you can't really play 25 anyway. That's too dangerous, so that's here. So 17 is not really improvement for black. Doesn't help so much. Helping a little, but doesn't help too much. So there is maybe a way to tell that not so much potential. And maybe is there like a better fighting position starting here, or is there moves here or here? Things can be right. Can be a thing, I guess. So black choose here, yeah, okay. And what AI choose? AI choosing the same, yeah, that's correct. That's the big points here. What I was thinking. So why choose that way? I think we can use F4. Um, it seems AI also said that move might be fine here. But I think there is many options. There is many options here. So why choose here? Black supposed to play this, but black should delete this one. Okay. That's nice. So yeah, the here you play should delete, so the main idea is if white's Tenuki play there, that's supposed to be a big way to a big move to play. You can also choose here because that's supposed to make some potential for black, give a strong shape. But black choose here. Very interesting move. So white, of course, can push here, maybe play there. So that you are telling that the stone here should be dead in that case, and if you play that way, it's a cut. So do you really play that way for black? Do you just accept here? Do you tenuki? What happened in game? It seems, according to AI, that the first move slightly inferior. We can't really say mistake. That just win rate of fights just improved by like 6%, and that just still a close game. So this has to be here, right? And there is here, and you go down. Okay, but I think its move is more like connects, because when you go down and connects, that still you didn't fix. So it's like you need to play. So at least here, if you connect, that's when connect you have time to play here, and so that makes white shape as slightly more troubles, I think. So he played here, and says with Anne. So yeah, here I'm checking. AI says connects go down, and here. So this one you can play there and attach here. So that makes Y connect, you connect, and that's way to remove the shape, right? It's no, it's 7 life. It's my bad. So you cut. AI version ends after 10, but I think it's 11 has to be played. So you cut white in 2 and 4 stones under attack. So black's here. He's supposed to be losing a little more, but anyway, that's fine. And I think white should not play it here. That's way to help black. So white has to play here. That's what I said. So the cut here is not working so well, because when you cut here, that's doing great capture. Now that's impossible to kill white. So when you played one here, black got done with 2 to defend against this cut here. And so now you push here. So after here, you push here for white, because create again a G around the cut at Q4. So that's black defense. And now that's time to actually connect. And now that makes black's pushing with 8, it's capturing with ladder. So this means you connect the white stones. Maybe there is a placement, but at least you can connect there. And if cuts, I think white can manage. So the pipping can be great, but not that great. So it's better to play approach, returning to push and cut. And so you get things here. So that's what I said. So here, what it will be follow-up. Do you cross-cut? Do you play there? So fair move you can consider. I think if you just answers here, this is too easy for black. So that's force you 100% you had to fight. So the thing is, with this, you see, you defend here, this Atari. So there is maybe this one, but I guess you connect important stones here. So that should be more or less okay. And the placement is you connect here. And this still should be no problem, as even if black here, ladders. I don't know ladder good or not. We can know because his reading is not difficult. But I think anyway that if you look this, that's why can manage some escape and white returning to makes life here and capture. So maybe you can even go for something like this. Tries to catch more. That's I think this is dangerous for very dangerous for black. Maybe you can play it there. Um, so maybe it's too much for white. But there is a question. There is a question. Is it okay? So in very worst case, that Atari connects and keep pushing, way to escape. So there is things to do, and maybe it starts with crosscut. That's after all, maybe is it really dangerous here? If you play there, you can do this, and that's no way for black. And if you play this, you can connect, and I'm not sure why it's. I think the thing is you need here, but maybe 11 is giving stones for nothing. Probably it's move here for Sabaki. But it's not what happened in game. White played here, so black now blocking. Mm, here I was thinking it's like the chance that black had to. You cannot play really here because this way, right? And white should be satisfied of this, I think. But I think it's chance to play here, and so that way, is it good? That's say I said black should answer the way he did. Okay. Um, bad I got this click. So don't let white connect. Okay. So white play placements. Black go down. So white here connects, threatening the cutting stuff here now. So black Satori. Okay. Black here has to be really sharp, I think, in that direction. Okay, here. It seems this go down is mistake here, according to AI. That's, you should answer that way. Okay, here. So yeah, so that way, that way. So that's the AI variation here. So this, moving here. Atari, and Atari with 10. So this is, I think, connects. And that's Tristan's dead here, right? But if white played there, you save him. But of course, if black's playing here, that's capture is a way for white to. You can like play it here. Ah, you can't really because here, right? So you have no time, but when you play here, it's like white should connect. I think white had no time for this. So white has to play here, right? Ah, that's maybe interesting. That's like white has to connect in there. Okay. That's, I don't know what. Oh, the AI version finished, but that seems to be a thing. Um. Oh, that's maybe also back to the variation here. So when here, I was thinking, is there a way to do here? Ah, but why can capture? That's the trouble. So the thing is here, it seems to be... I think you can do throw-in, takes, and that way. So whites will get no cut rate for that. So you can't really play 12. Because the connects is capture. So that's like white can do here. Black and no answers because white takes now, that's big trouble for black. So that you had to take and white can take. But who is successful here? I'm afraid that's black's success here. Black is so strong. Even if white captures a stone here, black still defends a lot of territory. G4 will never be in trouble. And that's still not perfect eye shape. So I think black gets just enough territory here, capturing all of them. So that's just not working here, 12. That's super interesting. So that's like you need to iterate first maybe and connect. And that way black had to defend. Or maybe resist here, but you will take. And if it's here this time, maybe you can take and... can be here first, you know. You play there, and black may takes, and at least it's less damage here. You give less stones. And if 14 this time you answer, that this time white can take back. And even if black's played here, this time captures, maybe do something. But maybe you want 14 this way. So, you know, black answers and you play there. Because if black defends here, that's maybe more interesting. So that's so not really not simple. My bad, I got double click again. So back to the game situation. So here AI says that's not so great. Gives here, now here, and so why got push? So this push if black answers. Question is can white cut? But in any case, playing here and here, that making live. That's making live here, right? Oh, okay. Now that's white actually here. Black should not answer here. So what black should do is it cut, capture. That's what I said here is, so this is kind of close, slightly better for white, like 66% win rate. But now that's 84%. So that's like more than 15% win rate, about 15%. So it starts to be a mistake here. So what should do black is Atari, captures go down. Okay. So there is Atari here connects. Now I connect. So there is a cut, returning to captures 2 here. So why now playing there? Because if you captures, white captures, and the trade might be okay, I guess. So when 8, there is 9, and now white escape. So it seems very complex. That's black and no time for here because white captures. So maybe there is a thing here or here. But this time, whites can... Is it about to play here? I think. So if black's played here, you can take. And that's like you can take. So black cannot really... You can play it here, but you can play... maybe just play it here. Is it correct? That's like... if you play it here, white can do here. And just okay for white, you know? So black may try here, but you can play this way. You can do here, but takes. Or just takes here. You know, if black here, you can take. If black connects, you can take. If black connects here, you can take here. Or just here, this is you got enough time, right? No, not really. No, you had to capture anyway. But it should be me. That's, I mean, black. So black's played here. White can just take anyway. So when you played here and here, that's you don't really have troubles. So what I mean is, let's say black played something as Kotritz and takes here, you can take here. So it should be a double coup, because here you can take. So that's like black play another Kotritz, you answers, he takes here, he takes here. So that's double coup to capture this. And as I said, if he no, here. If he chooses to connect, he takes here, and that's you don't really have time. It's at least there is steps on the coup, and that's black can't really win for me. Okay, so white's played, black's played here, and now white extend. That's seems to be way better for white, and can be the end of the game already. So now black's here, white here. There is actually captures. It's perfectly alive because, as you know, black's playing here, white takes, and black's playing here, white had time to defend. And that's even this is no way to kill, right? I mean, if white's played something here, if black's played here, you can do this, and that's okay, right? So that's two eyes. Even if black connects. So black connects here, and auto take care of this. That's anyway here, when black connects, it's 90% win rate for white. So that's, this is the first, up to, up to here, I think it's not difficult game, and easy to play the best moves for black and white, more or less. That's just nothing special, and you know that you played like almost perfect. That both players are pretty sure. But here, this is the first fight, and in the fight, white did better. That move should not be played. That move should not be played. That's what we said earlier, right? But this move, black answers bad, and white took advantage with. So this is not the best, and the answers here is also losing something. So black did two mistakes. Two serious mistakes, and failed. Like, here, that's winning position for white according to AI. Like, white's 90% here is like white leading by Komi. So that doesn't mean it's impossible to come back, but it should be really difficult. So now I cut here, okay, and keep pushing here. Is it what AI recommends here? No. That's what I said is white stones here are still light. I think there is still a G of Y cutting here a little. But white just push here, prevents black making big territory on bottom. And that's just good enough to make it better. And now that game is like this, so black should improve the moyo and white just drop a stone in the middle. And so if you can play so early a move like this to reduce the moyo, that means you are way ahead here. So that's the, and now attach for black. And this is, I think, attached to make it EV and try to kill. So the chance to come back. But white choose here. So is it chance for black? Because after all, this makes easier in that area. I think it tries to sacrifice more efficiently. That's losing a little win rate, so maybe gives a little chance to black. So this one, is it trying to make... There is maybe some ladders. Oh. So let's say that black's here, white connects, black connects. Now there is a move here. And so that with is maybe some ladders, you know. So maybe ladder blocker will be necessary. And imagine that's black's playing here. I think you can play there. Oh, but that's not working with this. Is it true? You can cut if black's here. That's still black can do here, right? So you played there. And that still black can do... Oh, no, because capture, right? Ah, yeah. Yeah, you can connect because... Yeah, black's played here, you played here, and when he played Atari, you takes... So you win semi. So you can maybe play that way, right? Now you played here. So black can play here, you can play Atari. And that's way to save stones. So that's like maybe what you try to achieve, but that's too early to try a save like this for me. And 1-6 if you played 7, 8. You cannot play it here because captures. So you can play it here. That's not working for... As you can see, that's not working for white because here... Yeah. Ah. So that's not so perfect. Do you need zero first? Do you need zero? Like, get this? Ah, yeah. It's like you need to get that way. So there is maybe a fight here. But you want to make use of this, you know? So I think it's like you have to try to use a call here, I guess. But black chooses to play here, white answers, and I think this may offer a move here that can break some ladders. And anyway, in case of white play the co-fight, what will be co-treat for white? I don't know, maybe here. Let's say this is co-fight for white, because black solving and white do things here might be dangerous for black. So gets one move ahead, you know, can be annoying for black. So I guess you answers, and now when white takes, I guess you can play something like this as a good co-treat. As if white takes and dominates that part, when you play the 11, that's so big. So black now playing here. And okay, this can maybe ladder on white stones, right? I mean, this ladder, how does this finished? And that's not so simple here. So imagine that you use that way. And is it okay? Yeah, that's making the ladder good, right? So if I'm correct, I think this is what is kind of looking for. I'm not perfectly sure I read properly, so yeah, that seems to be okay. Yeah, get the 2 for 3 here. Seems to be a success, you see? So you can capture them into ladder in that case. But of course, white may get Atari. That's breaking the ladder. But you get black 2, and black 2 might be an advantage here. Oh my bad. Close the game. Okay, good here. So it's back. So yeah, the blacks here, white play this. Okay, that's what he played, and now he had to jump anyway. But he's looking for N1, I guess. Yeah. And what I said is you should not care about this and just do things here. So white jumped here, black's playing here. And white has to lose 2 stones anyway. But get this and is big. That's huge about the center. So now I think after the trade here, it seems for me like black gets something he already gets more or less, and white get moves here. So that should be not too bad, I think. Yeah, that's up to here. It's not bad for black. That's black managed to make game close again. That's 50-50. So white made the mistake of keep playing here. But it's like you should more onion or extend, probably. Because when black's played here, it's back to 80% for white. So losing 30% for black. So yeah, black should have just extend. So the thing on bottom is still like, why defense you takes and you will be fine. And so play at 1 is so big about top side, right side. So now that's like, earlier I said white's 2 and 4 should be something here, because you are not too much concerned with top side. So play that way. That's like black's playing here. But now you extend, and there is still Agi on the right. So black is playing there now, but you may try this for white. But anyway, because you played 1, it's difficult thing for white to do. But played here too early, that's now white here, and that's breaking so much. So black answers here, white here, and now black approach here, white will defend the corner, I guess. He pins her, okay. But that's a plan to fix the corner. Now he cuts here, okay. That's 3 stones are dead, because black here, this kills, and if you played here, this is Atari. So you can save them, but losing this is not black plans. And playing this doesn't improve, right? That's not working anyway. So only way to escape is doing this, and you cannot do here. So you had to keep escaping here. So that's not okay for black to do this. And so you can do that way, but that's even, I thinking here, maybe there is a chance you're not capturing and you just make shape like this. But I think capture is anyway something you can be happy. That makes white super strong. So that should be a capture. Now black's playing here to be safe. And so white is live here. Maybe play that early now. Yeah. That's black should take. And that's avoid black's counter at early here. Probably a thing he can do. Yeah. That's here. When white here, this is a thing he should do here. White may move here, but when black's playing here, he saves the stones, gets some more territory, and so white can fight here, but black can secure some territory in that place. So this leads just to 75% win rate for white. So this means black managed to recover a little, but when he played here, and that's why I do this, that's make it like more 90%. So that's black move here is losing 15% win rate. Wrong direction of play. Of course, makes left side safe. But white now here, super safe about the corner, and maybe will play top right or something. Yeah, he played here, go down. So this means right side is not that big. So black had territory on bottom, but that's only large place. As this one, I think still with a strength in center, you can do things that's easy to reduce. So he played here, black invest a lot here, so this Ane is... White played here very early, but I think it's a big place for black. So black choose to play here first, but he can defend everything. So he played here, yeah, that's large move. But now white here, it's event returning black stones. So black has to defend. White here, Sente. White here should be some Sente more or less, yeah. And now white is improving. So I think it's now that just probably... I will check what I said, but yeah, that's like 95% swing rate for whites. 95 plus. So that just... I think here now the game cannot escape to white unless he made a really big mistake. So this group will be alive, of course, for black. But white doing some... reduction. That's just endgame here, you know? From... you know, when we get this position here, it looks like the game is just the middle game, you know, just the fight here. It seems to be far from being over. But the way white played here, it's playing the end game, playing this. It's supposed to be like a move you can play at the opening, so in the Fuseki. But black defense here, now that's just reducing, and still they are like this and this, they are like endgame moves. And again, that's about playing the endgame. That's white here just is closing territory. It's not fighting purpose here, you know? Just is he asking to fix territory. So he couldn't and said, I'm ahead. And he wants to fix territories in winning position. So here, that way. So unless there is a huge thing, I think it's like impossible for him to lose. He's defending here. White-black placements, but that should be dead. Anyway, so maybe creates a little semi at some point. And now, if this is here, black can fight this, so a chance to create fight and catch something. And here you see white doesn't defend. Now first play Sente move and then defend, okay. So played here, it's a large on game, threatening life of black. So black answer, so that's huge to get this for white in Sente. Because consider that black's playing here, if white played here, black may be happy to start a coup, because that's a life of white's corner. Of course you takes, and that's troubles, but that may be chance to do something, like what happened, is it Sente about this? What do you do here? Is it white here, black captures? That's now here, it's not alive, that one, right? That you kill top right. So white 5, when black 5, white forced to answers, and then you played here. What did white? If black is behind, there is many things he can tenuki, so that's maybe chance. So this is 1, the best endgame is here. Maybe you can tenuki and lets black do this. But that means compared to the game, that's a huge reduction here. Because white losing the points here, has to play 4 and 6, probably had to play 4 and 6, at least one more move, at least. But yeah, when he played here, he's securing at least 4 points. Yeah, securing 4 points plus, I think, plus 1. So it's securing 5 in Sente here. So that's huge. And now he's playing here. So probably he never needs to capture them. Oh, it seems that's why it is not great. That gives hopes to black. Oh, yeah. Okay, it seems for whites better to play here. Increase the space here, reduce the troubles about semi-high. So there is things here. But because you make a shape, that's some great improvement. So now you played there, and the thing is, the Liberty Race here favors white, as you can see. So this is a time for blacks to try something. And oh, it seems that move is bad here. Yeah, that's the way better is doing here. Because white's playing here and you're not forced to play h1, you know? In that case, you can play there, and that's 1i versus 1i now. So what happens here? You played there, you played there. If white did this, you can take the coup. And if white's played here, this is a seki. So when what I said is 2, 3, 4, and 5. And is it a seki? This might be a seki. But as he played here, now white's tenuki. Okay. I think worst case is seki for white. Because black can make a shape, I guess. But white here, so yeah, that's imagine. So after black's here, imagine you pushed, you played here connects. That's a seki, right? So that's like you can play ko, but you don't really want to play ko, I guess. And there is no really way, like, if you played here, that's not really doing difference. That still you can play there. This looks like a seki anyway. But yeah, if I guess his white is a slightly different approach here. Ah, yeah, here. So that was okay. But when you pushed here, I guess you can do here, but that's still seki, right? Ah, yeah, that's still seki. So it seems you make it seki, yeah. You make it seki, so that's why that's way larger to play here. Yeah. So here, that's kind of can put a square shape, this thing. So a special one here, but that's like a can put a square. And now that's when white here, black resigned. That's black too short about territory anyway. So the thing is, black is not killing white anyway. White got every corners. So of course no territory here, but he get things in center. And where is black's territory? It's bottom side. As you can see, right side greatly reduced. This is still how to make life here, you know? You want to try to connect, but that will still cut, and that will still cut. So I'm afraid that they are not safe. So black tried something, but he's dead. So annoying for black, but that's like this. Yeah, he tried, but he's dead. So Byun Sangil managed to get a win.